Welcome back, wonderful people. Things are getting rather complicated in Call of Duty Warzone Easter egg hunting, and today would probably be the last day of the tapes and clues that we are getting on pawn-takes-pawn.com, which is basically an Activision website connected to the Easter egg mystery that we are trying to resolve. And most importantly, today we are going to open the mysterious and most important bunker number 10. For you who don't know, bunker number 10 is the bunker that we are aware of for the last, I would say, 3 months. And that's the bunker which also is hiding the big rocket in the silo of the bunker. So basically it's the biggest bunker of all the bunkers that we already saw. It's even bigger than bunker 11, I would say. And it has this big rocket. Now I'm restraining to say a nuclear rocket because we still don't know what kind of rocket is in a bunker number 10. But no doubt it will be very interesting today what we are going to find over there. I predict that we are going to get, beside getting the pieces of the puzzle that we are trying to resolve in regards of the big cipher riddle, we are also going to progress to the next stage of this Easter egg. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's simply my prediction what's going to happen here. Now there is also a lot of skepticism in regards of this last bunker. Many of the gamers in the community are claiming that we will get absolutely nothing there except just a nice loot and the documents that we are missing for a big cipher riddle. But I think quite opposite. Even if we don't get something today, I think in the next couple of days the Easter egg needs to progress. So at any point or in the time in the next couple of days we will have to make a progress with this Easter egg because it cannot stay like this. But whatever happens today, I'm absolutely certain that the bunker number 10 will also play a major role in the future development of this Warzone Easter egg. So yesterday we watched fifth documentary, or if you will, a fifth tape in this whole Warzone Easter egg mystery, and I would say that yesterday's documentary was quite a bit of different comparing to what we've seen previous days. Yesterday's tape was covering the events of the year 1979 exclusively. And interesting enough, it was covering only, as I said, 1 year. Like the first tape was 1961 and 1962, second tape was 1968 to 1969, then the third one was 1972, 1973, then we had 1977 and 1978, and yesterday tape was only covering exclusively, as I said, 1 year. And which is quite interesting. And in the background of this video, actually on the video on your screens, you can see the content of the yesterday's video. Now there is quite some events, but as I said, it's a completely different environment what we've seen in this video. For example, there's no much anymore sense and the atmosphere of this Cold War that's happening in between East and West, Soviet Union and the Western countries. So there's a lack of military involvement, lack of conflicts. So basically what we are seeing in this video is more or less how people were living in the Western countries during that period. So from all important events that were happening in the yesterday's documentary, I would like to underline the election of Margaret Thatcher, which was the first lady to sit in the Prime Minister seat in the United Kingdom. Then we have, again, there was a lot of talk about potential energy crisis in the United States. Then we have like a documentary on the massive usage of drugs within the CIA as a result of trying to hypnotize the potential targets in order to get valuable information. And there was also a lot of talk about the counterintelligence and how can you manipulate the the people and how can you manipulate the media, etc., and how these special warfares are actually going on in between different agencies and different secret services. But most importantly, in yesterday's Warzone Easter egg video, we got a code to access the secret TV station shed, and we also got, believe it or not, 24 Nixie tube numbers that were randomly scattered. While you watch videos, the numbers are appearing on the screen. So you might want to take note of this. This shed in the TV, right across the TV station, is also very important thing, and I'm going to now read the code, so you might want to write this down. The shed is located in the location on the map F4, and the code to open the shed is 274958110. Now also there was a lot of questions in my previous videos, can we access these every time with the same code, and the answer is yes. These codes are fixed and they are not randomly generated like with other stuff, for example bunker number 11, etc. So you can access those premises anytime and in any game mode. And there's also a very interesting kind of nice loot in there, not as big as in bunker number 1 or in bunker number 3, but still it could be either a very nice hiding place, or if you need an extra bit of loot, you can find it always there. And second most important thing is the Nixie tube numbers that are appearing randomly during every broadcast. And as I said yesterday, we got a total of 24 numbers. I haven't recognized any patterns over here. Maybe I missed something, so I'm going to read now the numbers that we got yesterday. And if you see any patterns or any connections to the previous numbers or anything in the Warzone, please let me know so we can work together in progressing on this Easter egg. So the numbers from yesterday were 02, 00, 03, 03, 06, 01, 09, 07, 00, 09, 04, 01. So the only pattern that I can see in this combination of number is that every number, every combination, every pair is starting with 0. So previously we also had numbers like 48 or let's say 25 or 50, but lately we are getting all the numbers are in between 0 and 9, I would say. And all of the pairs are starting with 0, which is quite interesting. Now, as I said previously, we are working really hard to get to the bottom of this Nixie tube numbers mysteries, but I think that we need today's tape in order to progress any further, to see what kind of numbers are we are going to see today, and then just drop everything on a paper and see is there any other I would say connections or any other logic in behind these numbers, and can anything from this be solved so we can get maybe one comprehensive code for something else. But still, beside we are knowing all of these things and having all of these documents from bunker number 1, bunker number 3, bunker number 10 that we are going to get today, still there is a strong sense that we are missing pieces of this puzzle, and I sincerely hope that we are getting those as soon as possible, and that this last tape won't be the last day of the progress of this Easter egg. So I sincerely hope that we are going to continue exploring and that we are going to get new stuff in the bunkers, especially. For example, I'm talking about the red phones, I'm talking about the black phones. Those are probably going to be interactable in the next couple of days. Now also let us not forget that we are getting this week a fresh set of Ghost Intel, which would be week 6 of Ghost Intel. And if you remember last missions, we were on a hunt for a missing member of the Armistice. and nobody was saying about whom are we talking about, who's the missing member. We only had the last broadcast. One of the missions was, part of the mission was to get the broadcast, and the last broadcast is that that person is hiding in the prison area. So I'm really excited what the next ghost missions are going to give us, because I think that there is going to be some big reveal in regards of that. At least if we are not going to get anything at that particular moment, at least we are going to get some kind of annunciation. What can we expect at the mid-season update? So today, definitely it's going to be the most interesting day of all of these videotapes, Easter egg that we are following for the last 5 days. So today is day 6 and probably the last day of this. And we are meant to open bunker number 10, which is the most interesting bunker where that big rocket is hidden. Also, a quick reminder for you that the last tape will be online on pawntakespawn.com at 5 p.m. UK time. So make sure that you don't miss that one. And there was a lot of questions on the channel, how do we get the codes for opening these secret premises around the map? And it's pretty straightforward, and I would say quite easy. You see the VHS recorder on the bottom right corner of the screen. At some stage during this video, the code will appear. So where it's written play, the code will appear and you will be able to get the code for you will get the locations on the map and the code for the point of interest. Anyways, my fellow Verdansk citizens, thank you for your attention and thank you for your patience. Please subscribe to our channel for future great Call of Duty content, and until next time, I wish you all the best and stay frosty.